Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 100 of Trains At. And today we are at Rainham on the Chatham Main Line for the continuation of the Chatham Main Line series. Sitting there is my train in 700-054 working one of the new timetabled services. This will continue to form 9 at Papa 40, the 1428 Thameslink service to Luton. We'll do its calling points because I know them as it comes up as a feature.
Mepham, Longfield, Bromley South and London Victoria. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
So,
Platform 1 for the 1422 South Eastern service to London Victoria.
So as I was saying, before the announcement finished.
This is an important announcement on behalf of Thameslink.
So as I was saying,
As
I was going to say even, Southeastern have been refurbishing a lot of their stations on the Chatham Main Line, well, a few of them. First one was Rochester and Rainham was second, as you can see. We've got 3 platforms here now, 0, 1 and 2. And we've got new announcements here, so yeah, I didn't even know the speaker was there, but it's there, so hey ho, we got announcements.
Platform 1
Now arriving in
1422 South Eastern service to London Victoria. Calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Mepham, Longfield, Bromley South and London Victoria. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
So, as that says, that is 1 at Papa 40, the 1422 South Eastern service to London Victoria, calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Mepham, Longfield, Bromley South and London Victoria. Formed of 4 coaches and we'll get it as it departs. Oh, and also, I forgot something. So when I was at Newington, I seem to be forgetting something with every episode of the Chatham Main Line series so far. But this episode, the thing I forgot was not my camera, as in my stills one. If I forgot my video one, why are you watching this? It was not my camera. It was instead my my stills camera's SD card. I brought my camera, I brought its battery, but I left its SD card in my laptop. Oh well. I mean, Rainham isn't particularly interesting anyway, in terms of photography. Gillingham's much better, because you've got the old canopies and stuff, and you've got the big old sort of station front as well. So Gillingham would be much better for photography. But you know what, meh. Actually, in terms of the number of trains, Rainham should be somewhat similar. Because if you think about it, the terminating service just got moved 1 stop. Where we had 5 trains an hour through in each direction and 2 terminating, that's what we got here. Instead of at Gillingham now. So, this is now departing. It's 375-808. That's 375-808 on 1 Papa 40, the 1422 South Eastern service from Dover Priory to London Victoria. This next stop is Gillingham. Right, I'm going to get this out of the way now, because it's departing in 3 minutes. In platform 0 there is 9 at Papa 40, the 1428 Thameslink service, starting here, headed to Luton. This will be calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Strood, Higham, Gravesend, Northfleet, Swanscombe, Greenhithe, Stone Crossing, Dartford, Slade Green, Abbey Wood, Plumstead, Woolwich Arsenal, Charlton, Westcombe Park, Mayshill, Greenwich, Deptford, London Bridge, London Blackfriars, City Thameslink, Farringdon, St Pancras International, West Hampstead Thameslink, Mill Hill Broadway, Elstree and Boreham Wood, Radlett, St Albans City, Harpenden, Luton Airport Parkway, and Luton. Quite a few stops, I think you'll agree. That's what you get when you're in a cross-London service that's a metro service, but actually...
Platform 0.
Okay, here we have the actual announcement now.
1428 Thameslink service to Luton. Calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Strood, Higham, Gravesend, Northfleet, Swanscombe, Greenhithe, Stone Crossing, Dartford, Slade Green, Abbey Wood, Plumstead, Woolwich Arsenal, Charlton, Westcombe Park, Mayshill, Greenwich, Deptford, London Bridge, London Blackfriars, City Thameslink, Farringdon, St Pancras International, Kentish Town, West Hampstead Thameslink, Cricklewood, Hendon, Mill Hill Broadway, Elstree and Boreham Wood, Radlett, St Albans, Harpenden, Luton Airport Parkway and Luton. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Change at Struve for services to Maidstone West. Change at London Bridge for services to London Waterloo East, London Charing Cross and London Cannon Street. Platform 0 for the 1428 Thameslink service to Luton.
So as you can hear, I missed out a few stops. I didn't know that they were stopping at Cricklewood and Hendon and that lot, and Kentish Town as well. I missed out a few there, but, you know, I got it reasonably close. But yeah, that's departing in like 30 seconds because of how long the announcement was. But yeah, that is 700.054 onto its next stop of Gillingham in about 20 seconds. It was only a couple seconds for you. Those 700s look so weird at Gillingham because it's got lots of the original features. But here at Rainham, because it's all basically been revamped and modernised so you can't recognise it anymore, they fit in so well. Like, they fit in so well with the Chatham Main Line, just not at some of the stations. Like, I actually love how they look on this line. Like, they fit in better, I think, here than with the Midland Main Line, which is where they run. But they just work. They just work so well, like, aesthetically. And it's just amazing. Right, so I'm going to somewhat outline my basic ideas of what I want to do this year. Because we're getting into the year now. I want to outline some of the things I want to do before December. So, next weekend, on the 16th of June, I'll be doing a trip on the West Coast Main Line again, so soon after the last one. I'll be doing Bushey for the first time, Berkhamsted for the first time, and I know it's been practically no time at all, but it's just an amazing station to visit. I'll be doing Cheddington to round it off, hopefully in significantly better weather, because, I mean, that's actually the main reason why I wanted to go again, because I had a good spot before the rain started, I think. Although I might choose a different one, I don't know. So, that's why I'm doing Cheddington again. Then I also want to get a trip on the Midland Main Line with the new timetable. I also want to get a trip that actually works on the East Coast Main Line. I think I'll do Stevenage, Ashwell and Morden and Foxton again. So that'll be what I do then. I want to get on the on the 17th. The 17th? I want to get also on the Brighton Main Line as well. I just want to do a little bit more, you know. I don't exactly know the details yet, but, you know, my hit list is West Coast Main Line, East Coast Main Line, Cambridge Branch, Brighton Main Line. And I might do a journey video on the South Eastern Main Line because they do 100 miles an hour on that route in Electrostars, so that's like the only place where they do that on Third Rail. So I might also do one of those route logs. Actually, I know I've been doing route logs for a little while now, but what do you think of them? Like, opinions, please. What do you think of the route logs? Are they too information-y, or are they just right, you know? Because they're supposed to be information-y, but have I gone too far with it? Do give me opinions. Do give me your opinions. I would love to hear what you think about route log. If you don't like it, tell me what I can change, or if you just don't like the series. I mean, if you don't like the series, don't watch it, but, you know. Tell me what you think about route log. I'll get back to each and every one of your comments if I can. about especially regarding route log and other new channel changes. I really don't want to leave you in the dark with the channel changes, but I've got such a backlog. Like, as of recording this, the last episode that went up on my channel was 89, and I'm recording 107, so I'm nearly 30 behind, I think. Wait, let me maths for a second. No, hang on. I don't know how far behind I am. I can't maths, okay? Well, I can maths, I just can't maths in hot weather. But yeah, you know, that's my backlog. Recording 107, I've uploaded 89, so... there you go. Trials and tribulations of running a Transat channel. Of running a YouTube channel where you film more than one video per week. Yeah. I need to get a schedule sorted out. How can I get this far without a schedule? I don't know. But you know, meh. And now arriving in is 1 Sierra 40, the 1436 Southeastern service from London Victoria to Ramsgate. This will be calling at Newington. No, this will be calling at Sittingbourne, Faversham. I actually forgot, oh my god. I've actually forgotten. Sittingbourne, Faversham. Yeah, no, it's not coming to me. Oh well. Meh. This is formed of 375601, the first of the class. That Electrostar has seen some things. That Electrostar is 19 years old this year. It's getting to the point now where if this was JR West, they'd be thinking about replacing it. Because they do replace things at 20 years old in Japan sometimes.
Platform 1 for the
Oh, we got loads of things.
1437 Southeastern service to London Victoria. Calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Soul Street, Mepham, Longfield, Farningham Road, Swanley, St Mary Cray, Bromley South, Denmark Hill and London Victoria. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 1 for the 1437 Southeastern service to London Victoria.
So that will be 2 Kilo 88, the 1437 Southeastern service from Dover Priory to London Victoria.
Platform 1
there it is.
for the 1437 Southeastern service to London Victoria. Calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Soul Street, Mepham, Longfield, Farningham Road, Swanley, St Mary Cray, Bromley South, Denmark Hill and London Victoria. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
So, we'll cash out on departure. We'll also get its number. Okay, it's a phase 2, I know that. But we'll get its number on departure. And it's now departing off to its next stop of Gillingham. My local. That's 375805 with 2 Kilo 88, the 1437 Southeastern service to London Victoria, calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Soul Street, Mepham, Longfield, Farningham Road, Swanley, Mary Cray, Bromley South, Denmark Hill and London Victoria. You remember last year that was a networker. This year it is a 375 because of the thingamabobbers, the 377s. They can replace networkers on route. They can replace 375s on some routes, which can replace networkers on others. So that's why this is a 375 now, not a networker. Clever stuff. You know what? It's a good decision. 375s are more comfortable than networkers. I would much rather go from Dover to London in 375. Any day. I go from London to Dover in a 375. Either way, we'll see what's next here at Rainham on the Chatham Main Line. And now arriving in, having taken priority over a Thameslink service, is 1 Foxtrot 36, the 1445 southeastern service from London St Pancras International to Faversham. This will be calling at Sittingbourne and Faversham only. And this is formed of 39506. So as that arrives, we'll see what's next here at Rainham on the Chatham Main Line.
Platform 1 for the 1446 southeastern service
No, we
to
won't.
St Pancras International. Calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Strood, Gravesend, Ebbsfleet International, Stratford International and St Pancras International. This train is formed of 6 coaches. Change at Strood for services to Maidstone West.
And now arriving in is 1 Foxtrot 43, the 1446 southeastern service from Faversham to London St Pancras International. Calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Strood, Gravesend, Ebbsfleet International, Stratford International and St Pancras International. And we'll see what's next here at Rainham. No, we won't. We got 1 Foxtrot 36 departing. There it is. Okay, so 1 Foxtrot 36 has departed.
On Saturday the 9th and Sunday the 10th of June, trains from London Victoria to Orpington will be diverted via Catford because of engineering work. Thameslink trains will serve.
And 1 Foxtrot 43 is now departing off to its next stop of Gillingham. As that heads off to its next stop of Gillingham, we'll see what's next here at Rainham on the Chatham Main Line. Right, the Thameslink service should be arriving in after that. Actually, I do want to give some feedback on my ride in from Gillingham, which was on Thameslink. Left Gillingham 3 minutes late, but you know, meh, 3 minutes is nothing. Like, who exactly frets over losing 3 minutes of time? Nobody. But the rundown, like, Javelins have pretty stiff suspension because they've got to deal with high speed and stuff on high speed 1. But the ride on the 700s was even more fidgety. Like, the train was just not settling. Like, every tiny little bump, it sort of rocked and vibrated and everything. Because the train could not settle on the wheels, and it could not settle down. And it did make the ride quite bad, even in the first class seats. I'll be taking the standard class seats home. I'll be taking the seats in standard class on my train back. Just so I can get the experience of what it's like in both areas of the train. That should be interesting, actually. And we will see with that what's next here at Rainham.
Southeastern service to London Victoria. Calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Mepham, Longfield, Bromley South and London Victoria. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 1 for the 1452 service to London Victoria.
And arriving in now with 1 Papa 42, the 1452.
52 South Eastern service to London Victoria. Calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Mepham, Longfield, Priory. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
So, that should be the announcement for me. And that is 1 Papa 42. I've got another thing. Arriving in now is the 375 for Dover. 375 622. That's 375 622 on 2 Kilo 36, the 1453 South Eastern service from London Victoria to Dover Priory. This will be calling at Sittingbourne, Faversham, Canterbury East and Dover Priory. Yeah, the Dovers are really confusing. The ones that are fast in the London area are slow in the rural area, and the ones that are slow in the London area are fast in the rural area. Don't ask why they didn't just make them semi-fast. But you know what, meh. The Ramsgate to London is now departing off to its next stop of Gillingham. Three 375 614. And with that, we will see us next here at Rainham on the Chatham Main Line. And now arriving in is 9 Papa 31, the delayed 1440 Thameslink service terminating in from Luton. This is running around 20 minutes late. And it's still very small from where I can see it, like it's not really that close. Yeah, no, it is still very small. Like, it is now 20 minutes late.
This is an important announcement on behalf of Thameslink. The new timetable started on the 20th of May, and the times of most trains have changed. En route through the station, a small number of Thameslink trains will not run while the new timetable is gradually introduced. For more information and to plan your journey, visit nationalrail.co.uk.
So this is now arriving into platform 0, coming over the crossovers.
On Saturday the 9th and Sunday the 10th of June, trains from London Victoria to Orpington will be diverted via Catford because of engineering work. Thameslink trains will serve stations on the line via Beckenham Junction. For more information, please visit nationalrail.co.uk or follow us on Twitter at @SE_railway.
And it is 700-037. And with that, we'll see us next here.
Services to Maidstone West.
And with that,
Change at London Bridge
yeah.
for services to London Waterloo East, London Charing Cross and London Cannon Street. Platform 0 for the 14:58 Thameslink service to Luton.
Right, so that will go on to form the delayed, will go on to form 9 Papa 42, the delayed 14:58 Thameslink service to Luton. Got all the calling points there. Hopefully. Yeah, so even if it departed right now, it'd be 4 minutes late. It's expected to depart in like a minute or so. So we'll come back when it departs. Right, so as the Thameslink could depart in any second, arriving in now, from behind, is one at 042, the 1508 Southeastern service from London Victoria to Dover Priory. This will be calling at Newington, Sittingbourne, Turnham, Faversham, Selling, Canterbury East, Bexbourne, Aldersham, Aylsham, Snowdown, Shepherdswell, Kersney and Dover Priory. Guys, you're witnessing a 5-minute turnaround of an 8-car train. And that's 375817. Okay, so if this goes, like, really soon, this will be an 8-car train turning around in 5 minutes. That is something I've never seen before. It probably has never been done before. Right, so if it goes within this minute, I'll count it as 5-minute turnaround. Which again, as I say, has never been done before. C2C does 6 minutes all the time, but 5 minutes, that's quick. And there it goes. 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Yeah, there we go. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to turn around to 700. That is amazing. This train is 8 minutes late. It came in 20 minutes late. No, it came in 22 minutes late, and it's leaving 8 minutes late. This is unprecedented for Thameslink. It probably has been done before, but I've never seen it. I've never seen that done before. As I say, I've seen C2C turn 4-car trains around in 6 minutes. I thought that was good. I've seen Southeastern turn around an 8-car train in 7 minutes. But Thameslink have just turned around an 8-car train in under 6 minutes. That is insane. And that should be able to make up time as well. Especially if it gets a move on between here, like on its longer stretches, between here and Gillingham and Strudenheim and Hyam and Gravesend, and North Fleet, and Swanscombe and Greenhithe, it should be able to make up some of those minutes. So, yeah, that'll be good. Very good if it does. And with that, we'll see what's next here at Rainham, on at the Chatham Main Line. And arriving in now is 9 Papa 33, the 1510 terminating Thameslink service from Luton. This is its terminating point from Luton, and it will go out to form 9 Papa 82, the 1528 Thameslink service to Bedford. Yes, I did get that right. Bedford. That is a long way. Like, that's like 80-something miles in a 700 that does all stops pretty much southeast of London. This is, though, it is, I think north of St Pancras, it basically becomes a Brighton to Bedford in terms of stops. So it'd be West Hampstead, St Albans, Luton Airport Parkway, West Hampstead, St Albans, Harpenden, Luton Airport Parkway, Luton, Harlington, Flitwick, or Luton, Leagrave, Harlington, Flitwick, Bedford. So it's a similar number of stops, I think, maybe less. And I think it does actually take the same amount of time. But it's longer. It's a longer service that just happens to take the same amount of time. The thing is, like, who is going to be riding this thing all the way out to Bedford from here? That's not what Thameslink are supposed to do. That's not what Thameslink provide. Thameslink do not provide an end-to-end service. The point of Thameslink is to provide a good connection sort of through London. The other operators provide an end-to-end service if you're willing to go on the tube. An end-to-end service is not Thameslink job, in my opinion. It is to be the Thames link. And this is 700-057, terminating in from Luton. Like 2 and a bit minutes late, but that's fine. That's fine. Trains are that late all the time and no one complains.
Platform 1 for the 15-16
Right, and with that,
service
now
to
arriving in,
Pancras International, calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Strood, Gravesend, Ebbsfleet International, Stratford International, and St Pancras International. This train is formed of 6 coaches. Change at Strood for services to Maidstone West. Platform 1 for the 15-16 Southeastern service to St Pancras International.
right, so now arriving in will be 1 Lima 32, the 15, no. Huh?
Platform 1 for the 15-16 Southeastern service to St Pancras International.
Okay, so arriving in now is 1 Lima 32, the 15-16 Southeastern service from St Pancras International to St Pancras International.
Stratford International and St Pancras International.
Me trying to speak over the announcements.
Of 6 coaches. Change at Strood for services to Maidstone West.
So that's now arrived in. With 1 Lima 32, the 15-16 Southeastern service from St Pancras International to St Pancras International. This will be calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Strood, Gravesend, Ebbsfleet International, Stratford International, and St Pancras International. Also arriving in is a sister service, 1 Charlie 38, the 15-14 Southeastern service from St Pancras International to St Pancras International. This will be calling at Sittingbourne, Faversham, Whitstable, Herne Bay, Birchington-on-Sea, Margate, Broadstairs, Ramsgate, Deal, Sandwich, Deal, Walmer, Martin Mills, Dover Priory, Folkestone Central, Folkestone West, Ashford International, Ashford International, Stratford International, and St Pancras International. 395011, Catherine Granger. And as that arrives in, we will catch the 15-16 service as it departs, its number and its name. And it's now departing after its next stop of Gillingham. Not the Thameslink, this one. That's 395029 David Weir. As that heads off to its next stop of Gillingham, with 1 Lima 32, I think. Yes, 1 Lima 32, the 1516 Southeastern service from Pancras International to Pancras International, calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Strood, Gravesend, Eppley International, Stratford International, and St Pancras International.
22 Southeastern service to London Victoria, calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Mepham, Longfield, Bromley South and London Victoria. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 1 for the 1522 Southeastern service to London Victoria.
And now arriving in
Platform
is 1 Papa 44, the 1522
Southeastern
service to London Victoria.
Calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Mepham, Longfield, Bromley South and London Victoria. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
And we'll get what those 4 coaches are as it departs. So, as that is here, we'll see what's next here at Rainham. And it should now be departing off to its next stop of Gillingham. We'll be calling at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Mepham, Longfield, Bromley South and London Victoria. Series 75603 off to its next stop of Gillingham on 1 Papa 44, the 1522 Southeastern service from Gillingham, or from Ramsgate to Dover Priory to London Victoria. I got it eventually, shut up.
Luton Airport Parkway, Luton, Leagrave, Harlington, Flitwick and Bedford. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Change at Strood for services to Maidstone West. Platform 0 for the 1528 Thameslink service to Bedford.
Okay, so that, departing in about a minute's time, will be 9 Papa 82, the 1528 Thameslink service, starting here, headed to Bedford. We just heard its last calling points north of St Albans. And I think because I sort of, I've been waffling quite a lot, I'm going to end the recording soon because I'm running out of space on my phone. Sorry. But I think I'm going to make this my last train of the day. This is 15:27 and 50-something seconds, I think. Yep, there it is, going right on time as well. So as that heads off, I'm going to round off my video from Rainham here. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, don't really come here, it's not that great. It's a lot of trains. I go to Gillingham instead. I know I'm biased, it's my local, but it is better for photography. You get 7 trains an hour in each direction, as opposed to 5 in each direction when terminating and when departing every hour. Or 2 terminating and 2 departing every hour, you actually get 7 in each direction. So it's better to work out what to see there. Gillingham is just better. So if you have enjoyed what you've seen here from Rainham, go to Gillingham. It's 1 stop down, it should be better. And also like and subscribe and comment and all that fun stuff. If you didn't like it, then you obviously don't like me. I'm fine with that. Yeah, you know, well, just not be friends. Yeah, so if you didn't like it, just hit that button, I guess. Yeah, you know, you could hit the other one. They both seem to work pretty well. Fun fact, there is actually no difference between the functions of the 2 buttons. Dislike and like both do the same thing for a YouTube channel. So yeah. So if you have enjoyed this, do that. If you didn't like it, do that. See you in episode 108 of Trains At from Bushey on the West Coast Main Line.
Thameslink trains will serve stations on the